see. Let's go. There's a lot of to dig up in here because necromancy, I mean, you're dealing with the dead. They are already either in one of the realms of oblivion or one of the realms of what's it called? Ethereum, something like that. So it's like this heaven, actually Ethereum or whatever it is something that hasn't been very well studied in the lore. Like, you know, there are all these oblivion realms, right? And we go to them and they're very interesting, but nobody ever speaks about Ethereum. That's where we go when like regular people die or heroes die, right? To the nice place, the heaven, quote unquote. I mean, we do have Sovngarde, but what about people who are not Nordic? Like, Sovngarde is freaking cool, right? But it's like a realm, also like a realm of oblivion. What I'm thinking about is, what else is there in Ethereum? But in any case, I'm going out of topic. We can't think about this sometime later. It is a very good point because, I mean, they have mages guild everywhere, right? And the mages guild main purpose, I remember in Oblivion where I would go to, what is this vampire kind of town? Kibach? Next to Kibach. I can't remember, it's where the Surly brothers are and they have their wineries. So I would go to the Mages College there to, you know, get potions and learn about magic, and you know, they have a role in the community. If they start doing like this dark stuff, still like the college winter hall is very frowned upon. Can you imagine like actual necromancy or something like that? Like, you would have like crusades against the mages, right? This wouldn't help anyone. And on the other arguments though, so the first one, he said like, you do have the need to study it because somebody's gotta study it, right? If there's something that is left unknown, then you're not doing a good job because you gotta get to the bottom of it. You gotta know the truth. Like, you can say this about religion. If people don't go into the information and they just say, oh no, because this is forbidden, then we all remain ignorant forever. So this mage from Morsinium has got a great point. So this is the two things. It's unethical, but it's also about knowledge. Okay, let's keep going. Counter argument by Grakog. That is true indeed. It is because the lack of information that they see them as evil mages, but still, you are trespassing into the boundary of another living being, or previous or former living being, right? So we don't know exactly where do they go after, you know, they pass. This is something very, very delicate. It's not like it's just about knowledge, and perhaps you should be studying it, but you have to do it with surgical precision and with a lot of care. It's not like it's just another branch. This would be the most important research, right? Okay, so argument by Master Krakog. Well, that is true, because then we go down to that rabbit hole, right? And we have to set the moral standard and the ethical standard that we are trespassing the rights of a former living being. Argument by Master Kalis. Necromancy is inherently dangerous. One cannot dabble in it. The simplest spell requires the spilling of blood, is what I'm saying. It cannot be like another branch of magic. Like, maybe it should be studied by the archmages, but not by a regular student. It shouldn't be like a regular branch. It's like I could make a real life assessment of this, and I'm just gonna do it real quick. I'm gonna edit this out of the video, but you can think of this with firearms in the USA. It's not like it's just one of your freedoms. It's not like it's just something that you should be able to buy in Walmart. Like, sure, you should be able to get a gun if you want, but there should be certain standards, and not just like a, you know, like a weak parameters. No, you should be like, it should be like, okay, you have to prove your source of income to see that you are not crazy, that you're like a functioning human being. You have to do like 1 or 2 years of weapons training with the military and get like a certificate, and then you have to do a psychological analysis that would last like 2 or 3 months, and maybe you should get a weapon, and that would make sure that you are a functioning member of the society, not a crazy person. And if you're gonna put in the time to get your weapon, that means you actually care about it and you're gonna be responsible with it. It's the same thing with necromancy. It's a little far-fetched, but this is the same thing. We're talking about the same thing. It's like a strong weapon, and it's not an easy matter to deal with. Something very strong. So we must be very careful about it. It's not like about knowledge and about things. It's something very, very delicate. And if it's gonna be studied, it's not gonna be another branch of magic. It's gonna be something very complicated. Counter argument by Master Grakog. All schools of magica are dangerous to the mysticism, eh? There's no school of mysticism in Skyrim. I remember we had this in Oblivion. Oh man, I gotta get this mod. The school of mysticism, by its very nature, forces the practitioner to divorce his mind from logic, embrace a temporary sort of insanity. It's very like corrupting one's soul. Okay, this is a fair argument, but this is my soul and this is my mind. If I go into mysticism, I'm affecting myself. When you dabble into the arts of necromancy, you need a third party. It's not about you and the magic. It's you, the magic, and a third party. That's the difference, Grakog. Or whatever your name is. Argument by Master Grakog. Okay. No. Well, yes. God damn it, yes. That is true. If you cast a fireball, you can hurt everyone. Yes, you're doing necromancy when you do conjuration and you summon a ghost from a familiar, for example, a wolf, a dead wolf. You're kind of dealing into that line, and yeah, conjuration should also be handled carefully. But there's one very, very interesting, a trapped soul. Like, they don't really know the truth about trapped souls, right? Like, this is evil, and in this playthrough I'm gonna go into the whole trapped soul thing, and I'm gonna do some more research about it, because this is a very dark concept in the Elder Scrolls. Like, you're taking another being's soul and trapping it into some realm, while they could have gone into Ethereum, as I said. So yeah, this shouldn't be taught into schools either, and if this is being taught at the College of Winterhold, then somebody's gonna have to take a stand against this, and that might just have to be me. Oh, this playthrough is getting interesting, eh? Alrighty. Conclusion. The risks of studying necromancy outweigh its usefulness. The guild does not wish to censor the study of any of its members, but it will not tolerate studies in the Black Arts. The guild does not wish to censor the study of any of its members, but will not tolerate studies in the Black Arts, except in limited form for the purpose of combating its evil adherents. This may only be done by rare individuals who have proven themselves both highly skilled and highly cautious, and then only with my express permission and supervision. Fucking yes, exactly. I'm gonna read the name of this archmage at the end, because this is very, very smart. This is what I'm saying about firearms in the USA. It shouldn't be something you buy at Walmart. It should be like something that you have to do very carefully and with supervision. And to rare individuals who have proved their worth. It's not like anyone can go over there like raising corpses in full daylight. Man, necromancy is such a big subject, man. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, necromancy shouldn't be taught in the schools, but someone, rare individuals who are cautious and who know what they're doing and who, preferably if they are under the influence of Mara or some light god or goddess, should be dabbling with it and should be learning about it just enough in order to understand it and to do the research appropriate to further the cause of knowledge in the world of Tamriel. Or in Mundus, I should say. Man, I get all mixed up with this. But the thing that should be said about all of this is that I love that a stupid video game goes so deeply into such a philosophical concept, which can apply to topics in real life, like I just mentioned. In this playthrough, I'll be dabbling a bit into necromancy, just a bit. I'm not gonna be a necromancer and just live in a cave, no. But I'll be dabbling a little bit into it, maybe mysticism, because somebody's gotta do it, right? The arguments of the orc are true. Somebody's gotta research it, because otherwise you're limiting knowledge, and that is one of the biggest mistakes. Absolutely fantastic. I love this. What was the name? This is a long book also, but I just love that this book is here. Trial. You know what? I'm gonna keep this book because this is one of the best. I'm not gonna sell this book. I'm gonna keep this book for my collection because this is very good. This was Hannibal Traven, Archmagister of the Arcane University at the Imperial. Oh, this is Hannibal Traven from Oblivion. He died. He died. May you rest in Ethereum, Hannibal Traven. Fantastic. Alright. Well, that's it for today. We must go to sleep now. I'm not the Dragonborn. I shouldn't be wearing this helmet. I'm gonna do some replacements. What am I looking at? Jesus Christ, this is creepy, man. What are you looking at, man? Come on.
If you have need of hunting supplies, then you've come to the right place.
Like a weird dude, all clad in armor, with this stupid ass face. Let me take a picture. Just reading about necromancy and just talking to himself. This guy is like, what the hell?
I can tell you're no stranger to the wilds. I'm sure we can meet your hunting needs.
I don't want hunting, man. I'm just chilling out here, learning about necromancy. Alright.